Good afternoon. It is December 28th, 2024, Saturday, a few days before the new year, and I'll do probably just a couple more videos before we start off in 2025. This morning I read in Proverbs 28, verse 6, and it says this: Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is crooked in his ways. And I thought about this question really, how is the poor man better off? Because I've seen really poor people. I've been in downtown areas for conferences, and I see, I mean, poor individuals who have nothing on the side of the road, and or people on corners asking for money, or just people that have jobs but they are just barely scraping by. And it's tough on the outside to look at them and say that they're better off. If that person is valuing justice, they're honest, they want to walk in integrity, they want to be truthful, that they're really better off than a rich man who has a ton of wealth, a ton of things around him, a ton of security, but is walking in a really deceptive way, really dishonest way. Because we always tend to value what we see on the outside. We value the security that wealth brings. I certainly place a value on that because it provides my family security. And there's been times I've had a lot more, and there's times that I've had a lot less, and we're just barely making it. And so right now, I'm thinking about that, and really, how is the poor man better off who is walking his integrity? And I guess the one thing that comes to mind is the fact that that poor man is aligning his life or aligning her life with the life that God values for us. If you look at the book of James, when he talks to, he's kind of just delivering this like general address to a bunch of different people, and he talks a lot about the rich man, the poor person. And the thing that I take away from that is the fact that riches are fleeting. They are never designed to be eternal. They have a short-term value, but the warning that James really offers a lot of times is the fact that, man, you're like a flower that's fading. Your life on this earth is very short-lived. And so you better be aligning your life towards the second life now. Because if you don't, you have a misplaced priority list. And so when I look at this verse right here, back to Proverbs 28, he says, better is a poor man who walks in his integrity. This is what I come up with, is the fact that the life that is attached to the values that God values is a life worth living. God values justice, truth, honesty, purity, loving other people. Those are the things that God cares about. He values, he honors. And God is timeless. He hasn't changed. He's not absent. Those are things that God continues to value. So the first takeaway I have is, for all of us, is the fact that I want my life to align with what God values. Because I'm supposed to be living for the second life, because there is a life after this that's eternal. This one's short term, and none of us know how long it's going to last. The second thing that I'm challenged with, and I think all of us should be challenged with as we go into this new year, is, am I making small compromises? Am I making any small compromises in my integrity? I looked up that word this morning, and integrity talked about having high moral standards, but it also used a synonym of completeness. And boy, it's really tough. Let's just be honest. It's tough in this life as a Christian to not make small compromises. So I think we're all challenged to stop and go, where am I making small compromises? Anything. And I'm challenged by that right now. And I'm asking the Lord, show me, reveal to me where I'm making small compromises, whatever it looks like, and give me the strength, give me the obedience to align my life with how you want me to live, and not the way the world says is good enough. So, a few thoughts today on Proverbs 28, verse 6, and hope it's encouragement to you. I'm in your corner. Have a great day.